Hi, welcome to Carolina Cooking. I'm your host, Tom Zelenka, and today we're having fun with food as we do every day. In fact, we're gonna find out what happens when an eggplant heads down to the bayou on vacation. Meet some shrimp. How you doing? I'm doing fine, I got one thing. How you doing? I'm doing fine too. What happened to your heads? Well, somebody cut them off. Oh, that's too bad. Do they always do that down in Louisiana?
The worst cook on TV. And the best chefs in the Carolinas.
Not to worry, we're trained professionals.
If you can learn a lot from your mistakes, you'll learn the most from Carolina Cooking.
And a shrimp.
If Tom can do it,
Looks delicious.
so can you.
Now that's Carolina Cooking. Wow, this is incredible. Joining us today in the Hadco showroom is our chef, Chef Wilson. Wilson!
What have you done to this eggplant there, Tom?
It's just having a little fun there.
Well, that's good.
Chef Wilson Hawes of Cafe on the Square, Nashville, North Carolina, and we're obviously making eggplant today. Yep, and it's not going to actually turn out looking like this. It's going to look more like this up here. What is this right here? This is the crusted. How would you say it?
It's just a breaded, fried eggplant with Cajun seasoning, with andouille sausage, crawfish, shrimp, scallop.
And asparagus there on top.
Asparagus.
So this is Cajun
onions.
inspired.
Yes, it is.
So it's going to be a little spicy,
It's
right?
going to have a little spice
All
to
right,
it.
fantastic. Well, where do we begin? What's the first step that we need to do?
Well, the first step is we're going to go ahead and de-stem and de-gill this mushroom here.
Oh, okay. All righty. So
Do you know how to do that?
I don't. I've never.
right.
I don't remember how.
We're gonna just pick that off.
Okay, so you pick off the stem right there in the center. All right, and then you take your spoon. Oh, I think I can do that.
You got that?
You're just rubbing these things off. Why don't you
sir.
like these things?
Well,
Are you just adverse to gills?
It's more of color. It's gonna put
Do you hear
a
that,
dark
Gills?
color.
He doesn't like you, huh? Right in. All right.
It'll make your dish look a little dirty.
I
You see what
gotcha.
I'm saying?
I gotcha. So, and just get rid of those right
Yeah,
there.
here you go.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You go with that.
Dump those in the trash. And is that clean enough, or do we need it to be more clean?
Clean it just a little bit more.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Now, how long
we
have you
go.
been there at the Cafe on the Square?
I've been at the Cafe on the Square for about 6.5 years.
Six
working on
and-
7.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And been the chef there the whole time?
No.
No?
Started out dishwashing.
Oh, all right. Worked your way up.
Had to dishwash, you know. Worked the grill, saute, and then
Then it's yours now, the executive
Exactly.
chef, and now you're an expert there teaching a guy like me who really would qualify as the dishwasher in any kitchen at any restaurant in America right now. So, cleaned out enough?
yes, that's
Okay.
perfect. That's
what do we do with it
perfect.
now?
Now we're going to just slice it.
Slice it. Big chunks, little chunks.
Little slithers.
Okay,
Little slithers.
little slithers.
There you go.
Now, how big is the restaurant there in Asheville?
We seat about 125 to 150 people.
Okay, and can you sit outside and enjoy
35,
yourself?
35 people outside on the outside
That's
patio
nice.
there.
That's nice. And is
Yes,
this
sir,
a dish that I could get there? Order off
Oh,
of
yes.
the menu?
This dish has been on the menu for a couple years now, and I plan to keep it on there as long as I'm there. So it'll probably be there for quite a while to come.
Okay, so now we have mushrooms all chopped up. What do we need to do next?
We need to take this tarragon out of the head here.
Yeah,
And we're
so
gonna
that's
take
not
it-
how you want to. Do you need? But we're going to keep the asparagus.
Yeah, you can keep it there.
Oh, good.
So let's take off the leaves off the stem here.
Okay.
Like this.
All right.
Then I want you to chop that up. Chop the leaves up pretty good.
Now, what does tarragon taste like? What kind of flavor is it going to impart?
Kind of has a little licorice tint to it. Try it out there. A little bit goes a long ways.
Yeah, definitely tastes like the black licorice.
Yep.
Yeah, not Twizzlers, but the black licorice. Because Twizzlers taste like strawberry cherry, if that's the kind you like. And that's the kind you want to sneak in the
See if you
movie
can-
theater. That's the one I sneak in the movie theater when I go. I shouldn't have said that, huh? Now they'll be watching out for me.
Sneaking into the movie theater.
With your Twizzlers. All right.
You
so,
don't need to chop it too fine.
Okay.
That right there is
So we
about
have
right.
our mushrooms chopped.
Uh-huh.
We have our tarragon chopped. What's
Yes,
next?
sir. I want you to peel the face off of this eggplant here. And then we're going to slice it about a 1/4 inch.
Off of
thick.
Wilson? I can't. No, not off of Wilson. I can't have him watching. I'll start on the back. Is that
There you
okay?
go. That's fine.
There
we
sorry,
go.
Wilson. giving them a haircut now. And you can just do this with a regular carrot peeler.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we taking the skin off? It's just too much for us?
I don't care for the skin.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, it is pretty tough.
Yep.
Pretty leathery. I could imagine sitting there at the restaurant trying to eat the skin, and I'd be like, wow, this is interesting. I've never had skin before. Okay. Say goodbye to Wilson.
If you want to leave his face there, you can.
No.
All right. Take it off.
There he goes. You know what? Wilson, folks, is not going to go away that easily. No siree. Wilson's sticking around. Oh, yeah. Look at that. All right, so now we have to...
Slice him about a 1/4 inch thick.
All right. Just like that?
There you go. You even know how to put your fingers when you're cutting. Look at that.
Yeah, I think that's the first thing you learn in the kitchen is how not to cut off your own fingers.
Right.
You know, and then the second thing you learn is how not to cut off somebody else's fingers, which I'm still trying to learn even as we speak. Yeah. See? That's what I thought. All right. Do we need all these pieces?
No, we're only going to use 2 or 3 of them for our dish.
Now what's next?
You want to make an egg wash. So break the eggs.
All right.
We'll beat those real quick.
All right. Here, you can do one.
Gotcha.
Oh, try not to get the shell in. All right. There we are. And whisk. The wee whisk. We have the wee one. All right.
There we go.
All egg washed up?
All egg washed up.
Now, is cooking your passion? Is that something?
It's one of my passions.
Oh, what's some other ones?
Playing music.
Playing music. What kind of music?
About anything. Bluegrass to jazz to reggae music.
Oh, okay.
And now what we're going to do is take this blackening seasoning and mix it with our breadcrumbs.
Okay. And this is just blackening seasoning I can find at the
Cajun
store?
blackening seasoning.
Okay.
Got onion in there, paprika.
Onion. Yeah, and paprika.
A little salt, black pepper.
Onion, salt, black pepper, all mixed in with the tip of my finger. Now I'm ready to dip.
You want to flour it first so the egg wash has something to stick to.
Okay. So we flour it up.
There you go.
And dip it. Dipper. And in the plate. And get it all crunchy.
There you go.
Alrighty. And then we have to do another one. You're welcome.
Do another one.
All right. Bread and the flour in the dip. And the crunchy stuff. Oh, we're really pressing them down. I didn't get them.
There we go.
Okay. Okay, we calling these done?
Those are done.
All right, and now we just have to get them in the pan, correct?
Yes, we do. We got to put a little oil in the pan.
Okie doke.
You got it right there. A little olive oil. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
And I'll do this.
Thank you very much.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, it goes that quickly? Okay, get them there. Olive oil. It's already turning dark there. Get ours in there. And we want these to fry up how long?
Just until they're nice and golden brown.
Nice and golden brown. Well, we'll keep letting them fry, and then when we come back, we're going to be making some seafood with a kick when Carolina Cooking continues.
Oh, yeah.
The Carolina Cooking Cookbook is in stores now. You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Barnes & Noble, Target, Borders Books, Amazon.com, and our website, carolinacooking.tv. That's right, carolinacooking.tv. All the recipes you've seen on the show, wine pairings, advice from the chefs, and Tom. Get the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas in the Carolina Cooking Cookbook.
Welcome back to Carolina Cooking. I'm here with Chef Wilson Hawes from Asheville, North Carolina. And as you can see, we have fried up our eggplants to a golden brown. And we've made enough for the crew, huh? Can I get an ooey ooey? They are just crazy with excitement. I mean,
that was weak.
Yeah, I mean, they just got my back all the time, don't they? So we're gonna set those down right there. And what's the next step for this recipe?
Okay, what we got our pan here, getting nice and warm on about medium to medium high heat.
Okay.
what we're going to do is we're going to take these scallops.
Scallops? These are. Where does a scallop come from? Is there like a
Bottom
scallop
of the
tree?
ocean. These right here are coming from the bottom of the no scallop tree. They come from the
And there's no bacon tree either, from what I understand.
right. But if you look closely, some of these scallops have muscles on them on the sides.
Wait.
See that?
Oh.
So I want to take those off. There's one right there.
I got
There's
one.
right there.
Can I set this down?
Yeah,
on
set it right there. It's
okay,
fine.
That's fine.
We got.
So right here, right on this thing, that's the extra. What did you call it? A muscle.
A muscle.
Okay.
That's
And that's what you want to get off.
Yep. That's what I don't want to eat.
And how do you know if you have good scallops versus you have bad scallops? Is there such a thing as a bad scallop?
Well, if it's been out sitting in the sunlight.
Okay.
But you can usually smell it if it's pretty bad.
All right. And so that. Oh.
And,
Almost lost my scallop. All right, and one more right here.
One more, there you go.
All right, and so we peel those off, and then we have
Yes, sir.
shrimp there as well, right?
all right. And the shrimp have already been deveined and peeled for us. You
Okay.
can tell. You can buy them that way. Or
Do we
you can
need
do them
that
yourself.
size?
You can use any size you'd like.
Okay.
Any
all right.
size shrimp you'd like.
You know, I'm just speaking from a little bit of experience here. Sometimes it's worth the money to get the ones that have already been deveined, because otherwise you're sitting there for a real long time if you're like me, picking out that vein, which the shrimp just feel necessary to have. But please.
Now put a little oil in that pan for me.
Okay, a little bit of oil. We have the oil here. We have what? The portobello mushrooms, onions, green peppers.
Bell peppers.
What is this right here?
That's crawfish tails.
Crawfish tails.
Yep, which you could buy in the grocery store as well.
Back here is
Andouille sausage.
Okay.
A little bit of spice to it. It's not the most spicy andouille you can get. But
All right, and then the oil and our milk and what's up front
heavy
there?
cream, and that's sherry cooking
And
wine.
you wanted me to grab the oil.
Yep, put a little bit of like a nice small layer of oil down. That's good.
Good.
All right. What I'm gonna do is take this blackening seasoning, and I'm gonna season these scallops just about like that.
Ah, okay. All right.
Now place those scallops in there.
In here?
With the seasoning side down.
Seasoning side down.
There you go.
Two. Ow! Ooh, touched the oil.
Here.
That wasn't the smartest thing to do. Whew. I'm good. Oops. Sorry.
That's good. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I'm still learning. All right.
That's fine.
And that one. And that one.
That one.
Okay.
All righty.
And how long
Let's
do we
let them
let
sit there for a second. Just for a second. Let them sear for a minute.
Okay. Sear it up.
Yep.
Little darling, sear it up. Little darling. Yeah.
Beautiful.
We're
You
just
got a
not
good
really
voice,
reggae
buddy.
masters.
This
you know,
guy's
as
got
you
a
can
good
see.
voice. You should hear him on the breaks.
Yeah, we got to get you playing guitar, and I'll do the
Now-
Singing.
Now what I want to do is
Okay.
add these mushrooms.
All right.
Go ahead and add those mushrooms.
All of them?
Yep. Let's feed the crew.
Okay. Yeah. Can we start throwing things in now?
Let's just start. Your onions go in.
Onion. All
Let's
right.
do these bell peppers.
Bell peppers.
Yes,
going
sir.
in. All right. Yep.
All righty. Throw in your andouille.
Andouille. Okay.
Throw in your shrimp and crawfish.
It's ready for that now?
Let's go ahead and do it.
Okay. What the heck?
We got some good heat going on here.
All right. Do I need to keep stirring?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Just dump it in, and then we're going to
Crawfish.
toss it.
Okay.
All
Oh,
righty.
wow.
Now try to
wow,
toss
that
it.
smells really good.
Grab it
Okay.
with this rag.
I'm just going to let you know, stand back.
I got
I'm
you.
not so good at the whole tossing thing. All right. Oh! Oh!
Beautiful, beautiful.
Hang on. Hey, everybody, just look away for me if you could, and I'll get the crawfish
Good
out of
work.
there. Yeah, thanks. Okay, thanks for looking away. And now back to what we were doing. Oh!
You see how we got a nice sear on these scallops here now? That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Now what I want to do, I'm just going to add this garlic.
Garlic. And that was a pinch, 2 pinches.
Yeah,
about
two-
two cloves, would you
yeah.
say? Okay.
About 2 cloves.
Stir or just leave it?
Let's add a little bit of more of this Cajun seasoning.
Cajun. Okay. Yep.
All righty. Your fresh tarragon.
Tarragon that we chopped up earlier.
Yep.
All in there. Okay. Now
Just
what?
let it sit for a second.
Now just let
You
it
don't need to
sit.
do too much when you're
Okay.
sauteing.
Alrighty. Now and now we're ready for a little salt and pepper,
Not yet.
a little Tabasco.
Not yet.
Okay. All right.
Just let it
We'll
simmer
just,
just for a split minute.
We'll just stand
All
here.
right.
Yeah. So
Sing me a lullaby.
I don't know any. Now you're a jazz guitarist, is what you say, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. So how long have you been playing jazz?
Ooh, I've been playing jazz for at least 12 years and been
Okay.
playing guitar for about 17 years.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Now, I know that we have a 30-minute show, so I know we're going to have to try to get
Let's put the sherry in there now.
Okay. We're ready for the sherry?
Cooking sherry.
All right.
Deglaze.
Just pour it in. And there you go. Oh, that smells incredible.
Try to toss that if you can.
All right. Oh!
That's a good job right there.
Oh! Oh!
That's a good job. All right.
Oh, look, I made fire.
Oh.
Fire! Wilson! Wilson! Thanks. Yeah.
All right, now we're going to take this.
I made fire on a stove. In the stove. The gas really made it.
I'm going to add this cream.
So throwing in some cream, and then we're going to throw in a little Tabasco, and when I come back, I'm going to be talking with Aris Ragazeas and find out which wine he's paired with this recipe when Carolina Cooking continues. All right, here we go. Tell me when to stop.
You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Amazon.com and our website, carolinacooking.tv.
Aris, we're making a Cajun fried eggplant. We got like a seafood medley going on underneath it. In fact, it's boiling on the stove right now. So it gave me time to come here and find out which wine you have picked with our Cajun fried eggplant.
Well, you have a dish with a medley of flavors.
Oh, it's got andouille sausage, it's got shrimp, it's got scallops, you know. And
well, I got a wine with an entire array of flavors to match that.
All right.
Ripe berries, a little bit of chocolatey richness, a little bit of earth, a little bit of sweet oak, a lot of stuff going on.
I love a lot of earth in my wine.
Actually,
if I don't get enough, I go in the backyard and get more.
Most connoisseurs enjoy that flavor.
Okay, all right. So this is from California?
Seriously, Syrah is a really interesting grape. It does have a little bit of an earthy note, but in a good way.
Okay.
Okay, but it's basically a fruit-oriented wine. This is from the Smoking Loon winery, and this is a product of this Don Sebastiani family.
Now, do they grow their own grapes and then they...
No, Don Sebastiani is an interesting fellow in that he is doing something which is common in Europe, but not so common here. In Europe, they call it a négociant éleveur.
Négociant
well, in France, they call it, yeah. And what that means is he doesn't actually grow his own grapes. They go around the state finding wine, finding grapes, finding juice to ferment, and they basically elevate the wine. They don't grow the grapes, but the art of blending grapes from all sorts of vineyards all over the state is what they do best, and to provide value.
I don't know if I taste the earthiness, Harris.
Well, this is a more fruit-oriented version of Syrah.
All right.
You're right. It's not quite as earthy as some, but it's certainly fruit-oriented. A lot of nice, interesting fruit flavors in there. And again, they get more into the dark fruit flavors.
I definitely have to go out into my backyard and get a little more earthiness for this wine, because that's where I find it. Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Okay.
That's an excellent choice, I think. And I got to get back actually and find out what my food's doing when Carolina Cooking continues.
You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Amazon.com and our website, carolinacooking.tv.
Welcome back to Carolina Cooking. I'm here with Chef Wilson Hawes of Asheville, Carolina fame, actually. And we are finishing up our seafood medley here. Seafood in the pot pan. And we also have to make some asparagus, correct?
Correct.
Alrighty.
You want to dump the asparagus in the water.
Dumping it in the water.
There you go.
And that'll bubble for about a minute.
Yep.
And what do we need to do with this?
You need to add cold butter to that.
Cold butter? How many pieces?
Just do one piece.
Alrighty.
One piece, about 1 tablespoon's worth. All right.
And just stir it around a little bit?
Yep.
All right. And what does that do? Why are we adding cold butter?
It kind of helps thicken the sauce up a little bit.
Okay. All righty. And so we're calling that done? Nice and done?
Just another second.
Now?
Let me see this right here.
Now?
Let me see this.
One more second?
We can call that done.
Okay. We're calling it done now.
Plate this thing up for me, Tom.
Okay, sure. So we're bringing this over
right.
here. We have a plate. We have some seafood. And you want a tower o' seafood, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So one there, and one there, And I'm going to give them one more
There you
because
go.
that's what I like to do.
There
and then
you
some
go.
of this
There you go.
right here. And we're just building up higher and higher.
Yes, sir.
Your love, you know, keeps
Oh.
lifting me higher and higher. I try to find all the musical references I possibly can during the course of the show. And I think you'd appreciate that being a jazz musician that you are. All right. Do I have enough of the pile or do I need a little more?
Keep going.
All right.
Throw another shrimp on there for me.
One more shrimp. And now we got to get some of those that we've made earlier, right?
Yes, sir. And dump some juice in
Some
there.
juice. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Big
what we
mess
do.
there, made on the side. And so we're just leaning them kind of
Yep.
up against the rest there.
Yes, sir.
2. And just 2?
Just 2.
All right. And then now we're ready for our asparagus, correct?
Uh-huh.
All
Pull
right.
the asparagus out and put it on
okay.
this green plate here. Add a little butter, salt, and pepper.
Little butter, little salt, butter, salt and pepper. Boop, boop, doop, doop. Stir those around. And those are going on our pile here, right? To finish
Yes,
it all
they
up?
are.
Okay. All righty. So then take it right here.
Perfect.
Just like this. Setting it on the side. Oh my
Perfect.
goodness. Doesn't that look
We have a
pretty?
rag.
Well, I've hidden my back. If you want to find
Here
out
we
more
go.
about our recipe, our wine, our chef, or his restaurant, visit our website at carolinacooking.tv. That's Carolina Cooking, and it looks good.
Go to carolinacooking.tv for the recipes featured on this show. Plus, on carolinacooking.tv, you'll find more information on the wine, chefs, and foods of Carolina Cooking. That's carolinacooking.tv.